What's up guys, GGFOREX here, welcome back to the Ftmo challenge series. Interesting things happened. Obviously I was in GCAD, it kind of moved towards my TP, didn't, came back during Asian, and then I had a huge impulse during London. I noticed there's liquidity above, so it hasn't actually hit my stop loss yet, but I manually cancelled the trade. I had 0.5% risk on it, but where I closed out was 0.37% down. So yesterday's profits from the 0.5% gain have now gone, so I'm back to where I was at just over 1%. I am in NZD chef because it made sense to me. So far it's only a smidgen profit, but it's in that weird drawdown area. But I did make the right decision on pound CAD to get out of it early, and I'll show you why and what I mean. And it's about to hit my original stop loss, so I saved myself by like 0.23% on this loss. So I saw this trade, right? Obviously it looked like a really nice distribution. It was really nice, but I knew there was concerns to the trade, right? So this was a nice distribution that I was seeing on pound CAD, which is great. But then if I go to the 1 hour, I'll show you my concern was this order here. This order was my concern, hence why I had my TP here. I should have had it slightly higher and we might have got out, right? But if I go to the 4 hour, you might be able to see it better. Or was it the 2 hour? It was one of them. So you can see on the 3 hour time frame, it just touched it to the pip. If I go to the 2 hour time frame, it just filled the imbalance, right? So on that 3 hour time frame you can see, but then on the distribution, what I didn't realize at the time was that I actually made beautiful to the pip equal highs. So I should have realized that, and obviously price was going to move higher, and as you can see, it's now going to hit my original stop loss, sorry. So that is just like a reason why I got out early, because I saw this huge impulse during London, and obviously it reacted beautifully off this order block, which I was concerned about anyway. So I tried it, took a swing at it, lost 0.37% at it. I'm not mad. I'm glad I got out early and never let my emotions or whatever get the best of me. Just trading what I can see. What I can see though is a small distribution happening on USD CAD. I'm looking at the DXY. DXY is distributing as well, so I want to see proof for that. We could be in for a short on USD CAD. AUD CAD, which is what I was waiting for, seems to be running away. I mean, if it makes more targets, comes back, then that'll be insane, because if it does this, makes targets a little bit, bang, makes an M pattern, then does that, that'll be beautiful. If that happens, I'll be amazed, but probably won't happen today because it is Friday, so maybe next week if that does happen. So that looks okay. And NZD chef, which is what I'm in at the moment, I saw this accumulation happening at London Open and I like this nice impulse and then it's down. So basically I got in here. So hopefully this plays out. This is a nice 1 to 3.7. So if this works, then I could be back to 4%. I could be back to 4%, basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Which is where I was last weekend, or finished off last weekend. So it's kind of annoying how I kind of sabotage myself, but it is what it is. There will be more opportunities next week and the week after, because I'm only halfway through, which is fine. But yeah, I just got to stick to my plan, actually stick to it, and then see where things go. But yeah, so far AUDN is looking good. AUD CAD is kind of running away, and yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated on what happens later. Hopefully we have better news, but it is what it is. Okay guys, this is US dollar CAD. So I was expecting the highs to get taken, and the reasons being is that it made an M pattern. So it's in my point of interest. It looks like a distribution happening, but it created this M pattern, right? And obviously retail traders see this as double tops or whatever, so I knew that was going to be liquidated. So let me just delete that. And as you can see, the divergence is coming down, obviously price is going up. So what I want to see now, this looks like a really clean price action on the 1 hour. It's got a bearish engulfing so far, hasn't finished yet, we've still got another half hour to go. But if price from here comes down and does that, makes targets, comes back up and does this, that would be beautiful. The only downside is it's Friday, which is kind of annoying. So this could be a trade for next week, most likely. It'll probably be safer, but then you'll be trading on the Friday's highs. So it's kind of tricky. Something that I would need to have confirmations in that area first before I take the sell, possibly next week. But we'll see. AUD CAD is coming back down towards my entry, but it's still 33 pips away, so that will probably be next week, depending on how aggressive New York retracement is this afternoon. And NZD Chef is kind of making moves to the upside, but not. It's very slow. It's an AUD pair. It's an NZD pair. So AUD, NZD, or Aussie pairs and New Zealand pairs, they move really slowly. So it's kind of like, it is what it is. So it might take, I don't know, a week, a whole of next week for this to finish, if it continues to go up from where it is. But this is where it is now. So yeah, it's showing signs that it wants to go up, but we'll see. I can't force nothing. I'm only 1% up on the challenge so far, or just over 1%, so I kind of gutted. I kind of ruined my stride, but I know I can get back there. I just got to play it safe. Bit unfortunate on pound CAD, but yeah, there's nothing really else that I'm looking for. I'll let you guys know what happens this afternoon, but yeah, I would like the liquidity to be taken on NZD Chef before the weekend. That would be nice. Just makes it safer. But so far, it's looking good. It's looking like the right things, but I just need to have the volume in the market for it to do that. I see the news that's happening today. We have got USD news, so that could come out at 12:30 this afternoon. We can see what happens there. So that might help push it, but I have doubts because it is NZD Chef, but we'll see. Okay guys, right, so NZD CHF is played out well. It's gone up, it's gave me another entry on the 1 hour time frame. As you can see here, I've also put a pending on the second entry. Let me just zoom out so I can show you. In this white box area here. Second entry is taking this liquidity, but hasn't taken that, and still got that there. So this is a nice accumulation for me. That looks like a nice clean entry for another one. So I'm waiting on that. It's only like 7 pips away from that entry. That's good. And my prediction on USD CAD of this distribution happening has happened now as well. So I've got all my confirmations. So I've gone in on the 2 hour time frame for a pending as well. And also if this triggers, then it would be TMS in play. The only downside is it is a Friday, so it's not the best time. GN is also an area I'm looking at, because this is what retail traders will see this as an area of support. So I know there'll be a lot of liquidity here, so I'm waiting for this top side to be taken first, then a push down to be hopefully add to this liquidity, and then that'll be a confirmation for me to get in on a sell on pound NZD, because obviously I'm seeing strength in the NZD, because that's why I'm buying NZD CHF. Anyway guys, keep you up to date. To be honest, that's going to be it for my week. I hope you learnt a lot from this weekend, because it hasn't been the easiest one. But yeah, so this is the end of day 10. I've got 10 more trading days to go before the challenge ends on the 1st of December. So far it's looking good, we're positive, but it's still a long way to go. But I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.